In a world where the weight of words can change lives in an instant, Archangel Michael calls out to you with a message that cannot be ignored. This is not just a casual plea. It is a divine warning, a call to attention that demands your full focus. You are being told that something serious is unfolding around you, something that could affect the very core of who you are and how others see you. It is a grave matter, one that has been carefully orchestrated in the shadows by those who wish to tear down your reputation. But fear not, for this message is your shield, and within it lies the truth that will set you free. Archangel Michael is speaking directly to you, urging you not to dismiss this moment, not to ignore the severity of what is being said. A false accusation has been placed upon you, an accusation so serious that if left unaddressed, it could have devastating consequences. The name behind this accusation will shock you, and the lies woven into this scheme are designed to destroy everything you've worked so hard to build. But there is a promise within this message. Divine justice is at hand. The timing of this message is no accident. The very fact that you are hearing it now is part of the divine plan that will turn the tide in your favor. Archangel Michael emphasizes that this is no ordinary message. It is not something you can take lightly or brush aside. You are at a pivotal moment, a crossroads where your actions, or in this case, your attention, will determine the course of your destiny. If you decide to skip this message, you may find yourself stepping into a trap you never saw coming. This is not just about hearing the words. It is about receiving them with the understanding that your very future hinges on the choices you make in these next few moments. The angelic presence is surrounding you, guiding you to a deeper understanding of the situation, and reminding you that divine intervention is already in motion. The urgency of this message cannot be overstated. The words you are about to hear are not only for your protection, they are a call to action, a lifeline that will guide you through the storm. Archangel Michael, standing beside you in this moment, is urging you to stay present, to stay engaged, because the truth is about to be revealed in ways that will leave no room for doubt. The divine forces at work are aligning in your favor, but only if you pay attention. This is a time-sensitive opportunity to protect yourself from the unseen forces that are conspiring against you. The stakes are high, and the consequences of turning away are too great to ignore. You are standing at the threshold of something monumental, and Archangel Michael's voice is the beacon that will lead you through the darkness. This is not a moment to falter, to second guess, or to doubt. It is a moment to trust in the process, to trust that what seems like an overwhelming storm is actually part of a divine plan to bring you into the fullness of your purpose. The universe has already begun to work in your favor, but your focus, your belief, and your willingness to stay until the very end are the keys to unlocking this divine transformation. So I urge you, my beloved child, do not scroll away. Do not let this moment slip through your fingers. What comes next may be difficult to hear, but it is essential for your soul's awakening. Archangel Michael is not here to create fear, but to ignite the power of truth within you. Stay with me, stay present, and prepare to hear the revelation that will change everything. You are about to be awakened to a reality far greater than you ever imagined. You stand at the crossroads of a life-altering revelation, one that has been set in motion by a false accusation, carefully crafted to tear you down and tarnish your name. It is an accusation that hits at the core of your character, one so serious and destructive that it threatens to undermine everything you've worked for. But the most insidious part of this accusation is that it was not random, it was deliberate. Someone who once claimed to be your protector, someone you trusted deeply, has turned against you, using lies as their weapon. This person, once a friend, now stands as the hidden enemy, orchestrating a plot to destroy the very foundation of your life. They knew exactly what they were doing. The accusation they leveled against you was not a simple misunderstanding, but a calculated move designed to strip you of your dignity, your reputation, and your peace of mind. This was not a mistake. It was a strategic attack, an attempt to make you look guilty in the eyes of those who matter, to push you into a corner where you had no choice but to fight back. But the truth is, you were never meant to fight this battle alone. You were never meant to face this storm without divine assistance. Archangel Michael, who now stands by your side, is reminding you that while the false accusations may appear powerful, they are not the final word. The truth has been set in motion, and it is already working behind the scenes to expose the lies and bring justice to light. This person who once smiled in your face, who pretended to be a loyal ally, has revealed their true nature. They used their position of trust to sow seeds of doubt, manipulating others into believing a story that was never yours. The lies they told were crafted with precision, using your vulnerabilities, your secrets, and your trust as the foundation for their deceit. They made sure to attack where it would hurt the most, spreading whispers that would make others doubt your integrity. But in their haste to destroy you, they overlooked one crucial detail: God was watching. Heaven has always been watching. And what they failed to realize is that no lie, no matter how carefully crafted, can stand against the power of divine truth. While they were busy plotting and lying, Archangel Michael has been working tirelessly behind the scenes, preparing the way for the truth to come to light. He is the one who is protecting you in this moment, ensuring that the lies will be exposed for what they are. The storm that surrounds you may seem overwhelming, but it is not the end of your story. It is merely the beginning of the truth's journey to the surface. Archangel Michael urges you to remain calm in the face of this storm. Your patience, your ability to stay steady in the midst of turmoil, is your greatest strength. The enemy may have tried to provoke you to make you lash out, but that is not the way of the chosen ones. You are called to remain centered, to trust that the divine plan is unfolding perfectly, even when it seems like everything is falling apart. The lies that were spoken about you will not define you. The people who once believed them will soon see the truth. Archangel Michael is working on your behalf, orchestrating the perfect moment when the lies will crumble and your innocence will shine through. The false accusations may have caused you pain, but they have also created the opportunity for divine intervention. Heaven is stepping in to rewrite your story, to ensure that justice will prevail. The enemies who thought they could destroy you will be left exposed, their lies laid bare for all to see. But until that moment comes Archangel Michael, urges you to remain still, to trust in the process, and to allow divine timing to work its magic. The storm will pass. The false accusations will be silenced, and in the end, your name will be cleared. You are on the path to victory not because of anything you have done, but because of the divine protection that surrounds you. The truth has already begun to emerge, and soon it will set you free. In this moment, as the storm rages on around you, you are being tested, not by the enemy, but by the divine plan that is unfolding. Your ability to stay calm, to resist the urge to fight back in anger, will determine the depth of your victory. Heaven is at work in ways you cannot yet see, but trust that it is happening. Your patience will be rewarded, and the lies that have been spoken about you will not stand. What has been hidden will be revealed, and what was meant to hurt you will become the very thing that elevates you. This is not just a battle for your reputation. It is a battle for your divine purpose. The person who tried to destroy you thought they could break you, but they failed to understand that your strength comes from something much greater than themselves. It comes from God. Archangel Michael is here to remind you that you are never alone in this fight. Heaven is working on your behalf, and the truth is already on its way. The storm you are facing is not your end. It is the beginning of your divine rise. Stay calm. Stay patient. Trust the process, and know that the truth will soon be revealed. As the storm rages on around you, you may feel overwhelmed, trapped in a whirlwind, falsehoods, accusations, and whispers. But know this: the divine plan that has been set in motion is already beginning to unfold. The lies that have been spread about you will not stand forever. The truth is coming, and it is on its way to expose the deception that has been clouding your life. Archangel Michael, the protector and messenger of truth, is standing by your side, ready to reveal what has been hidden in the darkness. The time of reckoning is approaching, and the lies that have been told about you are about to be unraveled. As the clouds of deception begin to part, you will see the light of truth shining through, clearing the way for justice to take its rightful place. The person who spoke ill of you, who falsely accused you, will soon be exposed for the lies they told. They will no longer be able to hide in the shadows. The universe, in its perfect timing, is preparing to bring everything into the light, and those who have stood in judgment of you will be forced to face the truth of their own actions. This moment of exposure is not one of revenge or anger. It is a moment of divine justice, a chance for the world to see the lies for what they truly are, and for your innocence to be recognized. What was once hidden will be revealed, and the power that was wrongly taken from you will be returned. The shift in power that you've been waiting for is happening now, and Archangel Michael is guiding you through it. You may not be able to see it yet, but everything that has happened, every betrayal, every moment of doubt, has been leading to this exact moment. The truth is unfolding before your eyes, and with it comes a shift in the energy around you. The false accusations will lose their grip, and the power they once held over your reputation will crumble. The person who sought to bring you down, who used lies to build a false narrative about you, will no longer have the strength to stand. They will be exposed for what they are, and their influence over others will fade. It is important to understand that this is not just about the exposure of one person's lies. This is about divine timing and how God's plan is always in motion, even when we cannot see it. What you are experiencing now is not an accident. It is part of a greater plan, one that has been unfolding in the background, orchestrated by the universe itself. God's timing is always perfect. While the storm may seem intense, it is merely the clearing of the path. The turbulence you felt is the prelude to the peace that is coming. The lies, the accusations, the doubts, all of it is being swept away in the process of divine exposure. Archangel Michael is ensuring that the truth comes to light at precisely the right moment. You are not alone in this. The universe is aligning everything in your favor, working behind the scenes to bring you the clarity and peace you've been waiting for. It may feel like a struggle now, but trust that every moment of uncertainty is leading to the revelation of truth. When the truth finally unfolds, it will be a moment of liberation for you. You will no longer be defined by the lies told about you. The world will see you for who you truly are: strong, resilient, and innocent. Those who once doubted you will see the truth, and their respect for you will grow as they witness the strength you've demonstrated in the face of adversity. What felt like a storm will give way to calm, and you will emerge stronger than ever. The power to change the narrative is shifting. What was once used to harm you will now become the very thing that empowers you. The divine intervention you've been waiting for is here. Archangel Michael is clearing the path, ensuring that your truth will be seen and heard. This is not just about the exposure of one person's lies. It is about your divine elevation. As the truth is revealed, the people who once believed the false accusations will see the error of their ways. The lies will lose their power, and your reputation will be restored. This moment of exposure will not just be a victory for you, but for everyone who has stood by you, quietly believing in your innocence, even when the world doubted. They will witness the divine justice that is unfolding before their eyes, and they will be reminded that truth always prevails. The universe is at work, and everything is falling into place in divine timing. Archangel Michael is watching over you, guiding you through this process of revelation and healing. There is no need to rush or force the outcome. The truth will come at exactly the right moment, and when it does, it will be undeniable. What you are experiencing now is not just a trial, it is the preparation for your rise. The person who falsely accused you will no longer be able to hide behind their lies. The truth will shine through, and their false narrative will collapse. The universe has already begun to move in your favor, and there is no stopping it. You may not see the full picture yet, but rest assured that everything is aligning perfectly for your victory. The lies are being dismantled, and your truth is rising to the surface. Archangel Michael is ensuring that justice is served, and you are being carried through this process to a place of peace, restoration, and divine blessing. Your patience, your trust in the divine plan, and your unwavering strength will be the keys that unlock the final revelation. This is a moment of divine exposure, and it is a turning point in your journey. Hold on, because what is about to happen will change everything. The false accusations will lose their power, and your name will be cleared. This is the moment when divine justice steps in, and everything that was meant to hurt you will be turned into a stepping stone for your rise. Trust in the process, for the truth is on its way, and with it, your destiny is unfolding before you. As the winds of change begin to shift, a profound transformation is unfolding. What once seemed like an unrelenting storm of lies and accusations is now being turned back upon those who sought to destroy your reputation. Archangel Michael, standing at the helm of this divine intervention, is making it clear that those who tried to bring you down will soon find themselves ensnared by their own deceit. Their falsehoods, once so carefully constructed, are beginning to unravel, revealing the truth that has been hidden for so long. They believed they could manipulate the narrative, control the story, and tarnish your name. But they failed to account for one crucial factor: divine justice. Heaven has been watching every move, every whisper, and now the tide is turning in your favor. Archangel Michael is actively dismantling the lies that were spread about you, ensuring that the ones who tried to destroy you will face the consequences of their actions. The truth is emerging, and it is undeniable. The false accusations that once loomed over you like a dark cloud are now being washed away, replaced by the light of divine truth. The very lies that were meant to break you are now working against those who told them. As the scales of justice begin to tip, it is clear that the divine plan is in full effect, and the enemy's grip on your reputation is slipping. The narrative that was once so easily manipulated is now crumbling, and in its place, the strength of your truth is becoming more evident than ever. You are watching as the foundation that was built on lies collapses, and those who sought to ruin you are left powerless. It is in this moment of divine intervention that the full force of heaven's protection becomes apparent. Archangel Michael is not just standing by. He is actively leading the charge, ensuring that the lies are exposed for what they are. You are not alone in this battle. Heaven has always been working on your behalf, orchestrating every detail, and now the moment of reckoning has arrived. The ones who tried to destroy you will not be able to hide any longer. The lies they told will become their burden to bear, and they will face the consequences of their actions. As this divine intervention unfolds, it is your silent strength that has carried you through. The patience you exhibited, the calmness you maintained despite the storm, has been the true source of your power. While others may have expected you to fight back in anger, you chose a different path. You chose the path of silence, of trust, and of unwavering belief that divine justice would prevail. This silence was not a sign of weakness, but of strength. It was the strength to hold your ground, to resist the urge to lash out, and to trust that the truth would come to light in God's perfect timing. Your calmness was not passive. It was active faith in the process that was unfolding behind the scenes. Heaven was working even when you couldn't see it, and your patience was the key that allowed divine justice to do its work. Every moment of doubt, every sleepless night was leading to this point, the point where the truth would no longer be hidden. Archangel Michael's guidance has been constant, and your ability to stay patient, to remain steady in the midst of chaos, has allowed you to receive the full benefit of divine intervention. This silent strength has become your weapon, and it is the very thing that has brought you to the edge of your breakthrough. As the lies are exposed and justice begins to take its course, you are witnessing the power of divine timing at work. The person who sought to harm you with false accusations is now facing the reality of their own deceit. The universe has shifted, and what was once meant to break you is now the catalyst for your rise. This is the moment when justice is served. The falsehoods that were spread about you are no longer holding any weight. As the truth emerges, the power that was once used to silence you is now being used to elevate you. The accusations that were meant to tear you down are now the very reason for your vindication. The universe is shifting in your favor, and justice is being served in ways that will leave no doubt in anyone's mind about your integrity and strength. Archangel Michael's presence is undeniable as he continues to guide you through this process of divine exposure and restoration. The lies that once overshadowed your life are now falling apart piece by piece. What was once a cloud of confusion and doubt is now being replaced by clarity and truth. As the accused's falsehoods unravel, the weight that has been on your shoulders is lifting. The accusations that were made against you no longer have the power to define you. You are no longer the person they tried to paint you as. The truth that was hidden is now coming to light, and in that truth, you are being restored. Your name is being cleared, and you are stepping into a new chapter of your life, one where justice has been served, and where you are free from the burden of false accusations. This is not just about clearing your name. It is about the divine plan being fulfilled in your life. This is about the victory of truth over lies and the restoration of your reputation. What was taken from you in the darkness is now being returned to you in the light. The truth is shining through, and with it comes the peace that you have longed for. As justice takes its course, you are witnessing the power of divine timing. The moment of your restoration has arrived, and it is unfolding in perfect alignment with the universe's plan. Those who sought to destroy you will see their lies exposed, and you will stand tall, knowing that heaven has been with you every step of the way. The truth will no longer be silenced, and neither will you. Your rise is not just about personal victory. It is about the victory of divine justice, the victory of patience, and the victory of truth. This is your moment. Justice has been served, and you are stepping into the fullness of your destiny. The tide has turned, and nothing will stop you now. The storm has passed, and in its wake, you stand strong, clear, and ready to embrace the blessings that await you. Your name is being restored. Your reputation is being cleared, and your path is now open for the next chapter to unfold. As the storm of lies begins to dissipate, you may still feel the lingering echoes of the battle you've just fought. But do not be mistaken. This battle was never yours to fight alone. Archangel Michael has been beside you from the very beginning. And now, as the lies that once clouded your life begin to crumble, you are seeing the manifestation of divine justice. The false accusations, the whispers behind your back, the betrayal by someone you trusted, all of it is being undone. The web of deceit that was once spun around you is now unraveling before your eyes, and the very people who once stood by, convinced of your guilt, are now witnessing the undeniable truth. This is the turning point, the moment when everything you've endured finally makes sense. What was meant to destroy you is now the very thing that strengthens you. The lies are being exposed for what they are, and the people who once doubted your character are seeing you in a new light. They will now understand that it was never your fault. It was never your truth that was at question. It was the lies, the deception, and the manipulation that sought to tear you apart. Now, those who tried to make you into someone you're not are left with the consequences of their actions. The universe has shifted in your favor. The ones who sought to destroy your name will soon find themselves standing alone, their accusations falling flat. What they did in darkness is now being revealed in the light. Their lies are no longer holding power over your life because divine truth has broken through. Archangel Michael has led this charge with divine precision, ensuring that the truth emerges in the exact moment it was meant to. You are witnessing the power of divine timing, where everything happens in its perfect season. The plan that was laid out for you from the beginning is unfolding in its entirety, and the result is not just the exposure of the lies, but your full restoration. Your reputation, once tainted by their falsehoods, is being cleansed by the light of truth. The peace that seemed so elusive is now steadily making its way back into your life, replacing the chaos and confusion that once dominated your mind. You have stood firm through this trial, and now you are being rewarded for your strength and patience. In the silence of your endurance, you have found your greatest strength. Archangel Michael has reminded you time and again that your patience was not a sign of weakness, but a sign of divine strength. You did not need to fight back in anger or frustration. You did not need to defend yourself or prove anything to anyone. Your calmness, your ability to hold your peace in the face of such adversity, is what allowed divine justice to unfold. Heaven's hand was at work the entire time, moving behind the scenes, orchestrating the perfect moment when the truth would be revealed and when justice would be served. The people who once mocked your silence are now seeing the strength that lay within it. They are seeing you for who you truly are, someone who has the strength to rise above the noise, above the accusations, and above the lies. This is the moment when your rise becomes undeniable. The power that was once used against you is now working in your favor. As the lies collapse, your truth shines brighter than ever. Those who once sought to bring you down will now witness your rise, and in their hearts they will know that you were never the problem. The divine intervention that has taken place has not only cleared your name, but has also positioned you for something greater. The road that once seemed blocked is now open. The opportunities that were once out of reach are now coming your way. Justice is not just about the exposure of lies, it's about the restoration of everything that was stolen from you. The peace, the opportunities, the respect, everything is now being returned to you in abundance. What once felt like a heavy burden to carry is now being transformed into a powerful testimony of strength, resilience, and divine intervention. The truth is always more powerful than lies, and your story is the proof. As Archangel Michael continues to guide you through this process, remember that this is not just the ending of a trial. It is the beginning of a new chapter. This moment of exposure is a divine turning point, a stepping stone to something greater. Your journey has just begun. What once seemed like an insurmountable obstacle is now the very foundation upon which you will build your next chapter. The power of divine justice is not just about clearing your name, it's about positioning you for the greatness that awaits you. As the lies continue to fall away, you are being lifted to new heights. The weight that once held you down is now gone, and in its place is a newfound sense of peace, clarity, and purpose. You are walking into the future you were always meant to have, and nothing, no one will be able to stop you. This is your time. Archangel Michael, along with the divine forces of the universe, has been working on your behalf, and now you are reaping the rewards of your patience, your faith, and your trust in the process. The shift in power has already taken place, and you are now stepping into your destiny. You are no longer defined by the lies of others. You are defined by the truth that resides within you, by the strength that you have shown, and by the divine protection that has guided you through every step of this journey. The false accusations have no power over you now. The truth will always rise, and you are the living proof of that. The universe has shifted, and everything that was meant to harm you is now working to elevate you. Hold on to this moment, for this is the beginning of your rise. The tide has turned in your favor, and the storm is over. The future is now open to you, and nothing can stand in your way. This is your time to shine, and nothing can dim the light that now surrounds you. The moment of your final victory has arrived, and with it comes a profound sense of peace that you may have longed for, but struggled to imagine. The divine turnaround that has been set in motion is now in full motion, and the enemy who once sought to destroy your reputation has been left powerless in the wake of truth. What was once a storm of confusion and false accusations is now replaced with the calm clarity of justice, as heaven has stepped in and ensured that the lies against you no longer hold any weight. The peace that was once elusive is now yours, steady and unwavering, as the forces that tried to bring you down have been overpowered by divine intervention. Archangel Michael, standing strong beside you, has played a pivotal role in ensuring that the final victory is yours. Your enemies, who once believed they could harm you with their falsehoods, now find themselves trapped in the consequences of their own deceit. They are powerless to undo the damage they attempted to inflict on your life, for the truth has come to light, and with it, their lies have crumbled. The moment you have been waiting for your breakthrough is here. What was once meant to break you has now become the very thing that strengthens you. The forces of darkness that sought to keep you in a state of confusion and doubt have been overpowered by the light of divine justice. You stand in the aftermath of this victory, knowing that no weapon formed against you can prosper. The liar who once falsely accused you is now being unmasked for who they truly are. Their carefully constructed narrative, built on deception and manipulation, is falling apart piece by piece. As the truth is revealed, their lies have no foundation to stand on. The universe, with its perfect timing, has ensured that everything that was hidden in darkness is now brought into the light. The person who once tried to destroy you with their false accusations is now exposed for their wrongdoing. The truth is louder than their lies, and the world is now seeing them for what they truly are: someone who sought to harm you for their own selfish reasons. The person who believed they could manipulate others into believing their story is now standing alone, their lies falling apart as people begin to see the truth for themselves. Their falsehoods have no place in the reality that is being revealed. This is the power of divine justice at work, and it is undeniable. The truth always prevails, and in this moment, it is shining brighter than ever. What was once hidden behind a veil of deception is now clear for all to see. The liar's attempts to bring you down are futile, for divine protection has surrounded you throughout this entire process. Your silence, once seen by some as a weakness, has proven to be your greatest strength. By trusting in the process and allowing divine timing to unfold, you have been shielded from the worst of the storm. Your patience, your faith in the divine plan has been the key to your ultimate victory. Archangel Michael has stood beside you, ensuring that your truth would always rise above the lies. The liar's power over you is now gone, and in its place, your divine protection has been fully realized. The lies they told about you will no longer define you. Instead, your strength, your resilience, and your unwavering belief in the truth are what will define you moving forward. You are no longer bound by the false accusations, but free to walk into your destiny with clarity and purpose. The importance of your silence cannot be overstated. While the enemy sought to provoke you into action, to make you fight back in anger, you chose a different path, a path of patience, of trust in divine intervention. You did not need to shout to be heard. Your silence spoke volumes. It was the silence that allowed God to work behind the scenes, orchestrating the perfect timing for justice to unfold. It was the silence that allowed Archangel Michael to clear the way for truth to come to light. You did not need to defend yourself, for heaven was already doing that on your behalf. This victory is not just about the exposure of lies, but about the power of divine protection and the strength that comes from trusting in God's plan. In this moment, you stand not only as a victor over your enemies, but as a living testament to the power of divine justice. The truth has prevailed, and you have emerged stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your divine purpose than ever before. The breakthrough you've been waiting for has finally arrived, and with it comes the fulfillment of everything that was promised to you. Your enemies, who once sought to destroy you, have been exposed for their lies. Their actions have been revealed for what they truly were, an attempt to bring you down out of jealousy, fear, or selfish gain. But what they failed to realize is that they were only playing into God's greater plan. Their attempts to harm you have now worked in your favor. What they meant for evil, God has used for good. Your silence, your calmness, your trust in the process have allowed divine intervention to take place, and now you are reaping the rewards of that faith. Justice is not just about clearing your name. It is about the restoration of everything that was stolen from you. The peace that was taken from you is being returned. The opportunities that were denied to you are now open. The respect that was lost is now being given back. Everything that was meant to harm you has now turned into a stepping stone for your rise. You are no longer defined by the lies that were told about you. You are defined by the truth that has now been revealed, and the divine protection that has carried you through this journey. The victory is not just for you. It is for everyone who has stood by you, believed in you, and trusted in your truth. This victory is a testament to the power of patience, of divine timing, and of the unwavering belief that the truth will always rise above the lies. As you stand in this moment of victory, know that this is just the beginning. This breakthrough is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of a new chapter. The lies that once defined your story have now been replaced by the truth. The false accusations are no longer holding power over you. Instead, you are walking into a season of peace, of clarity, and of divine abundance. Archangel Michael has ensured that the path ahead is clear, and nothing can stand in your way. Your rise is not only a victory for you, but a victory for divine justice. The story that was once filled with doubt and lies is now being rewritten, and it is a story of triumph, strength, and divine purpose. You have been through the storm, and now you are standing in the light. The breakthrough has come, and your victory is sealed. The person who once sought to destroy you has been exposed, their lies no longer holding power over you. The universe has aligned in your favor, and you are now stepping into your divine destiny, free from the weight of false accusations and ready to embrace all the blessings that are waiting for you. The truth has prevailed, and with it comes the peace and victory you have longed for. As you stand on the threshold of this divine victory, the full magnitude of what has just unfolded begins to settle within your heart. The breakthrough you've been waiting for has not only cleared your name, but it has also set the stage for an entirely new season in your life. Everything that was once clouded by the shadows of deceit is now illuminated by the bright light of truth. The storm that once raged against you has passed, and in its place is a calm so deep and serene that it feels as though a weight has been lifted from your soul. What was meant to break you has now become the very force that propels you forward into your divine destiny. You are not simply surviving this moment, you are thriving. The lies that once sought to bind you have lost all power. The false accusations that seemed so overwhelming have crumbled, leaving you standing tall, unshaken, and untouched by the lies that once tried to define you. This is the moment where everything shifts. The people who once believed the falsehoods, who stood by and watched as you were unjustly attacked, are now witnessing your rise. They are seeing the truth for what it is, and in that truth, they are coming to respect you in ways they never did before. The enemy who tried to tear you down, who thought they could use deceit to manipulate the narrative, is now exposed for what they truly are, nothing more than a perpetrator of lies. Their power has been stripped away, and they are left to face the consequences of their actions. The divine turnaround is complete. You have been tested, yes, but this test was not to break you. It was to reveal to you the strength you possess. It was to show you the depth of your resilience, your patience, and your unwavering faith in the face of adversity. Archangel Michael has been your protector throughout this entire journey, guiding you with divine precision and ensuring that justice would prevail. What you have experienced in the past, the struggle, the pain, the uncertainty, was not in vain. Every moment of hardship, every sleepless night was part of the preparation for this very moment. Now, as the truth is revealed and the lies fall away, you are stepping into the fullness of your destiny. The divine timing of everything that has happened has brought you to this moment of triumph. And now you are ready to walk forward into a new chapter of your life. The liar who once falsely accused you is now standing in the light of their own deception. Their lies are unraveling before their very eyes, and the power they once held over your reputation has evaporated. They will no longer be able to hide behind their false accusations, for the truth is now undeniable. The power of divine justice has made sure that their attempts to destroy you have only served to elevate you. You have been vindicated, and the world is now seeing you for who you truly are. What was once hidden in darkness has now been brought into the light, and with it comes a new sense of peace and clarity that you have longed for. The moment of your breakthrough is not just the restoration of your reputation, but the beginning of a new season in your life, one that is filled with purpose, abundance, and divine favor. What you thought was the end has only been the beginning. Your silence, which was once misunderstood by many, is now seen for what it truly was, a sign of strength, of trust in divine timing, and of an unwavering belief in the process. The strength you have demonstrated in the face of adversity has become your greatest asset. The lies that sought to silence you have no power in the presence of your truth. And as the world watches your rise, they will come to see that your strength lies not in fighting back against your enemies, but in trusting in the higher plan that has always been at work. Divine intervention has worked on your behalf, and the fruits of that intervention are now being realized. The doors that once seemed shut are now wide open. The opportunities that were once blocked are now flowing freely toward you. Your peace is no longer something that is just a distant hope. It is now your reality, steady and unshakable. This is the power of divine justice. This is the power of truth. This is the power of standing firm in the face of adversity, knowing that heaven is on your side. The false accusations that once threatened to define you no longer have a place in your life. You are free from their grasp, and with that freedom comes the opportunity to step into the fullness of your divine purpose. What was meant to harm you has now become the very thing that propels you forward into your destiny. Archangel Michael has watched over you, ensuring that divine justice is served. The person who falsely accused you, who thought they could destroy you with their lies, has been exposed. They are now standing alone in the wake of their deceit, while you stand in the light of truth. The universe has aligned in your favor, and now it is your time to rise. The strength you have gained through this process is unmatched, and the peace you now carry is unshakable. What was once a trial has now become your triumph. You are walking into a season of divine blessings, and nothing will be able to stand in your way. This is the moment of your restoration, of your divine rise. You are no longer defined by the lies that were spoken about you. You are defined by the truth that now shines brightly, lighting the path ahead. As the liar fades into the background, you step forward into your destiny with a newfound strength and confidence. The truth has won, and you have emerged victorious. Your name has been cleared, and your peace has been restored. The breakthrough you've been waiting for has arrived, and it is more powerful than you ever imagined. The divine intervention you've experienced has set the stage for the next chapter of your life, one that is filled with purpose, peace, and divine favor. This is not the end of your story. This is just the beginning of the incredible journey that lies ahead. With every step you take, the universe will continue to unfold its blessings upon you, and no lie will ever have the power to stop you again. Your rise is unstoppable, and your victory is complete. The truth has triumphed, and you are now walking in the fullness of your divine destiny. As the dust settles from the battle you fought, you stand at the threshold of a new beginning, a moment so profound that it feels like the universe itself has aligned to support you. Everything that you have endured, every trial and tribulation, has led you to this very moment, this turning point where your destiny is no longer a distant dream, but a tangible reality that is unfolding before your eyes. Archangel Michael stands beside you, affirming that your journey has come full circle, and now with divine timing at play, you are stepping into the life you were always meant to lead. This is not just a resolution to the struggles of your past. This is the birth of your true purpose. The weight of false accusations, betrayal, and doubt has been lifted, and in its place there is a sense of clarity, peace, and divine alignment that flows through every part of your being. You are no longer defined by what you've endured, but by what is coming. The journey that began in darkness has now brought you into the light, where your true purpose can finally be realized. The path ahead is clear, and every step you take from this moment on is a step into the fullness of your destiny. As you stand in this moment, you feel the weight of everything that was meant to harm you, everything that once felt like an insurmountable obstacle being transformed into fuel for your rise. The journey is far from over, But this is the moment where everything shifts. Archangel Michael encourages you to embrace this new beginning with open arms. This is the time for you to step into the blessings that have been waiting for you. Every trial you faced, every moment you remained patient, every second you trusted in divine timing, has brought you to this point where the universe is now aligning everything in your favor. The blessings that once felt like a distant promise are now making their way into your life. You are walking into a season of abundance, peace, and fulfillment. Archangel Michael reassures you that you are not stepping into this season alone. The universe has been preparing you for this moment, and now it is delivering everything that is rightfully yours. The divine rewards that you have longed for are no longer a distant hope, but a present reality. You have shown resilience, patience, and strength, and now the doors that were once closed are swinging wide open in response to your perseverance. It is important to recognize that this new chapter is not just about receiving external rewards. The greatest reward is the transformation that has taken place within you. You are no longer the same person you were before this journey began. You have grown, you have evolved, and you have been shaped into someone who now understands the true power of divine timing and purpose. The experiences that once seemed painful and unfair have become the foundation upon which you are building your destiny. You are stronger than you have ever been, more aligned with your true purpose, and ready to embrace the abundant life that awaits you. The transformation is not just external, it is deeply internal. You have learned the value of trust, of patience, and of surrendering to a higher plan. Your connection with Archangel Michael, with divine guidance, has grown stronger, and you are now moving through life with a deeper sense of clarity and direction. The blessings that are being poured into your life are not random. They are the natural outcome of your journey, a reflection of your alignment with divine purpose. You are walking into a season of divine favor, where everything that once seemed like a challenge is now an opportunity. You are ready to embrace the fullness of what the universe has in store for you. As you step into this new chapter, you are reminded that your reward is already set in motion. Everything you have worked for, every prayer you've whispered, every moment of doubt you've overcome has been recorded in heaven. Your reward is not just a future hope. It is a present reality that is now unfolding. You are walking into a season of divine abundance, where opportunities will present themselves in ways you never imagined. Peace that once felt out of reach is now your constant companion, and fulfillment is no longer a distant dream, but something you are living right now. This is not just about what you will receive. It is about who you are becoming. The person you are today is someone who has transcended the challenges of the past and is now stepping into the fullness of their divine identity. You are walking into a future filled with purpose, clarity, and divine favor. The reward you are receiving is not just about material blessings. It is the gift of peace, fulfillment, and alignment with your true purpose. This season of divine abundance is about more than just the tangible things that come into your life. It is about the internal peace that you are now carrying, the knowledge that everything you have experienced has led you to this moment of clarity and purpose. As you walk into this new season, you can do so with confidence, knowing that the universe has aligned everything in your favor. Your journey has prepared you for this, and now you are ready to receive the divine blessings that are coming your way. This is the season where everything that was meant to harm you will be transformed into something that propels you forward. Every setback, every betrayal, every moment of pain is now the very thing that fuels your rise. The truth that was hidden is now shining brightly, and you are walking in that truth with confidence and clarity. As you embrace the blessings of this new chapter, know that you are not just receiving what you deserve. You are stepping into a season of divine favor, where everything that once seemed impossible is now possible. The universe is working with you, and Archangel Michael is guiding you every step of the way. Your reward is not just about what you will gain in the physical realm. It is about the deep inner peace that comes from knowing you are walking in alignment with your divine purpose. You have passed the tests, you have overcome the obstacles, and now you are walking into the fullness of your destiny. The divine turnaround is complete, and you are stepping into a future filled with limitless possibilities. This is your time. The season of divine rewards has arrived, and you are walking into the abundant, peaceful, and fulfilling life you were always meant to live. The transformation is complete. The journey is far from over, but now you are stepping forward into a new chapter, filled with purpose, clarity, and divine favor. This is your rise, your moment of divine reward, and nothing can stop it. The universe has set everything in motion, and now you are walking into your destiny with peace, abundance, and fulfillment as your companions. You are ready. The rewards are here, the blessings are flowing, and the future is brighter than you ever imagined. As you step forward into this new chapter, the weight of your past struggles begins to feel lighter, like a distant memory that has lost its hold over you. The transformation that has taken place within you is profound, not just in the external circumstances that have shifted, but in the deep, unwavering peace that now resides in your heart. You've shed the burdens of doubt, of fear, of the false accusations that once sought to define you. Now you stand tall, aligned with your true purpose, and the path ahead is no longer clouded with uncertainty. The blessings that are pouring into your life are a direct result of your strength, patience, and unwavering belief in the divine process. Every trial you've endured has been the groundwork for the blessings you are now receiving. Your story has unfolded in perfect divine timing. And as you look back, you can see how each challenge, each obstacle was necessary to bring you to this exact moment. Every lesson learned, every hardship overcome, has now led you into a season of abundance and fulfillment. This new season is not merely about receiving rewards. It is about becoming the person you were always destined to be. The divine has not just elevated your external circumstances, it has elevated your spirit. You are no longer weighed down by the things that once held you back. You are walking in the light of divine purpose, and this newfound clarity is guiding every decision, every step you take forward. The transformation is not just seen in the material blessings that are coming your way, but in the shift within you. You are becoming more connected to your divine identity, more aligned with the universe's flow, and more in tune with the purpose you were always meant to fulfill. Archangel Michael has been with you every step of the way, guiding you through the darkness and leading you to the light. Now, as you enter this new season of divine rewards, you can trust that His presence will continue to surround you. The divine intervention you experienced in your past struggles is now becoming a permanent part of your life as you step into the fullness of your destiny. With this divine favor comes a deep sense of gratitude, for you know that you did not walk this path alone. The universe has supported you every step of the way, aligning everything perfectly to bring you to this point. Now, as you stand in the light of your new beginning, you are reminded that your journey is far from over. The blessings that are pouring into your life are only the beginning. As you embrace the abundance, peace, and fulfillment that are now yours, know that the universe is opening doors for you that were once closed. Opportunities are coming your way that will propel you further into your destiny, and you are walking into them with grace, confidence, and divine protection. Your reward is not just the material things you will gain. It is the peace and fulfillment that come from knowing you are walking in your divine purpose. Everything you've been through has led you to this moment, and now you are ready to embrace the fullness of what the universe has in store for you. This is the season where you no longer need to fight for what you want. The universe is bringing it to you. You are aligned with the flow of divine timing, and everything that was once a struggle is now falling into place with ease. The abundance you are receiving is not just for you, but for those around you. As you rise, you will bring others with you, spreading light and love to those who need it most. The blessings that are being poured into your life are meant to be shared, and you will see the ripple effect of your journey as others are inspired by your story. You are not just walking into a season of abundance. You are walking into a season of service where the blessings you receive will flow into the lives of others. This is the divine reward of your patience and faithfulness. Archangel Michael's guidance is unwavering, and you are now walking in the full light of your divine purpose. The truth you've carried with you is now your greatest asset, and as you move forward, that truth will continue to illuminate your path. You've been protected, you have been guided, and now you are walking into your destiny. The doors that once seemed closed are now wide open, and the abundance that was once out of reach is now within your grasp. As you step into this new chapter, remember that this is not just about receiving rewards. It is about embodying the divine purpose that has always been yours. Your rise is not just for you, but for all those who have been touched by your story. This is the moment where your legacy begins, where your light shines brighter than ever before, and where you step fully into the destiny that has been prepared for you from the beginning of time. The transformation you've experienced has made you stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true purpose. Every step you take forward from here is a step into divine alignment, a step into the fullness of what you were always meant to achieve. You are no longer defined by your past struggles. You are defined by the strength, the resilience, and the divine purpose that now radiates from you. The universe has set everything in motion for you to succeed. And with Archangel Michael's continued guidance, you will walk into a future filled with endless possibilities. Your peace is no longer a distant dream. It is your reality. Your abundance is not just a wish. It is your present. The rewards you've been waiting for are already here, and they will continue to flow into your life, one blessing after another. Your rise to destiny is complete. This is just the beginning of the incredible journey that lies ahead, and you are walking it with the full confidence that divine timing and purpose are at work in your life. Embrace this moment, for it is yours. This is the season of divine fulfillment, where everything you've worked for, everything you've prayed for, and everything you've believed in is now coming to fruition. The journey that once seemed so uncertain is now unfolding with perfect clarity, and you are walking into your divine destiny with open arms, ready to receive all the blessings the universe has prepared for you. Your reward is here. The future is bright, and your rise has just begun. As you stand at the crossroads of your divine destiny, the message that Archangel Michael has delivered to you comes with a powerful final affirmation. You are not only protected, but destined for greatness. The struggles you faced, the lies that were spoken about you, the moments of doubt and uncertainty, all serve to prepare you for this exact moment. You may have felt alone, unsure of what the future held, but in reality, heaven was working tirelessly on your behalf, guiding you through each challenge and bringing you to a place of divine clarity. Archangel Michael now seals this message with a powerful reminder that your silence was never a weakness. It was, in fact, your greatest strength. In the midst of the storms, when the accusations seemed endless and the pressure was overwhelming, you chose the path of patience, trust, and faith. While others may have expected you to fight back with words or anger, you chose to remain still, to trust in the higher plan that was unfolding. And in that silence, you allowed divine intervention to work on your behalf. The strength that you showed in your silence is now being rewarded. The power of your trust, your patience, and your faith has created a foundation upon which your divine purpose is now being built. Archangel Michael assures you that this moment is not just the end of a struggle, it is the beginning of your rise. Your destiny is now aligned, and you are stepping into the fullness of the life you were always meant to live. Every step you take from this moment on is a step into your rightful place, a place of peace, abundance, and fulfillment. You are no longer defined by the lies that were told about you. You are defined by your strength, your resilience, and the divine protection that has carried you through this journey. The truth has prevailed, and with it comes a divine shift that is now guiding you into the life you were always meant to lead. As Archangel Michael affirms your destiny, he reminds you that you have already been equipped with everything you need to succeed. The struggles of your past were not random events. They were part of the divine plan that has led you to this moment. The tests you endured have made you stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true purpose. You are now walking in the fullness of divine protection, and the path ahead is one that is filled with infinite possibilities. The journey you have just completed is not the end. It is the start of something even greater. You are now entering a season of blessings, a time when everything that was once out of reach is now within your grasp. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable are now stepping stones that lead you directly into your divine destiny. Your name has been cleared, your peace restored, and your divine purpose is now being fully realized. Archangel Michael urges you to embrace this moment with full confidence, knowing that the universe is aligning everything in your favor. Divine timing has been at work in your life, and now, as you walk into this new chapter, everything you need to fulfill your divine purpose will be provided. As the final affirmation settles within your heart, you are reminded of the importance of your role in this journey. You are not just the recipient of divine blessings. You are now a beacon of light for others who may be walking through their own struggles. Your journey has become a testament to the power of patience, faith, and trust in divine timing. As you move forward into this new season of abundance, know that you are walking in the fullness of your divine purpose. The path ahead is illuminated with clarity and peace, and nothing will stand in your way. Your rise has been assured, and you are now walking into your rightful place in the world. This is a time of celebration, of gratitude, and of deep recognition that everything you have been through has led to this moment. Archangel Michael's presence has been unwavering, and with his final affirmation, you can now move forward with confidence, knowing that you are fully aligned with your divine purpose. Now, it is time to share this message with others. Just as Archangel Michael has delivered this truth to you, you are now called to share it with those who need it most. There are others out there who are still struggling, who are still lost in the storms of their own trials. Your story is a powerful reminder that no matter how dark the night may seem, the dawn is always coming. The truth will always prevail, and divine justice will always have the final word. Share this message with those who need to hear it. Let them know that they are not alone in their struggles, and that divine protection and timing are always at work in their lives as well. As you share this message, affirm your faith in divine timing and justice. Trust that everything you have experienced, every hardship, and every trial was part of a higher plan that is now unfolding in perfect alignment with your destiny. Your journey is far from over, and the best is yet to come. This is the time for you to embrace your true purpose, to step fully into the blessings that are now being poured into your life, and to walk confidently into the future that is waiting for you. The world needs your light, your strength, and your testimony. It is time for you to shine, to rise, and to fulfill the purpose you were always meant to achieve. You are not just walking into a new season. You are walking into your divine legacy. Share this message and let others know that divine justice is always at work. Let them know that their breakthrough is coming, just as yours has. You are a living testament to the power of divine intervention. And now, you are called to inspire others to trust in the process, to believe in divine timing, and to know that their rise is assured as well. The truth always prevails, and with divine protection, you are now walking into a season of fulfillment abundance, and purpose. The journey has not been easy, but it has been worth it. And now, as you walk into this new chapter, you do so with the full confidence that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Your rise has been sealed, and the world is about to see the full power of your divine purpose.